Alright, we are back with part 2 of the Pension Pennies versus Pennygeist box battle. I got the next 10 rolls. So just like the first video, I'm going to search them off camera and then bring you back in when I got to find. But let's go. Here we go. Alright, well, that was pretty quick. At least quick on your guys' end. Yeah, 4. We got 4 copper on that roll. No fines to speak of. But that's how it goes sometimes. We're going to get on to the next one. See you in a minute. Alright, well, roll number 12. That was actually a repeater back to back. Yep, no fines. 4 copper. But hey, maybe lucky 13 is going to have the big one. Let's go. Alright, well, 13 was not the big lucky one I thought it was going to be. We did get some more copper though. We got 8 in this roll. No fines to speak of. But we're going to keep rocking. On to 14. Alright, roll 14 is down. 7 copper on that one. Did get the 77 Denver. It's a bit nicer, kind of an AU condition, but we'll add that to the copper pile. The box is a little slow. I mean, haven't even found a wheat cent yet. But that's kind of how coin hunting goes, especially pennies. But we'll keep on moving. Let's see what's got 15. Let's see what 15 gets. Alright, roll 15. We did get a find on this one. If you remember back on part 1, the first video, we found that 2021 DDR004. So this is another coin, same variety, 2021 004. I did bring up the other one. We can show you real quick the difference in die stage. So this is a later die stage. You can see the weakness in the doubling. It's probably a stage B or stage C. And this one's probably a stage A, earlier in the life cycle of the die stage, because you can see these details are a little more crisp and a little more defined. So I'll bring you back when I find something else. Alright, I'll bring you back in. 1989, Philadelphia. There is a minor die crack here, really common. And then why I'm here, I'll show you this. This isn't doubling, but what that is split plate. This copper plating is torn open during the striking process. Often gets mistaken as doubling, but that's about it. On to the next. Alright, we're still on roll 15, 1999 Philly. Of course, I looked for the wide AM, but there wasn't. But there is this die chip across his hair right here. On to the next. Alright, we're already back. Roll 15 has been hot. 2021 Denver. We do got a different variety on this one. So this is DDR. This is 001. Oops, we can see the doubling here in these center stripes. But let's see what else 15 gives us. Back in a second. Alright, roll 15 was actually pretty good. Might end up being the best roll of the box, we'll see. But we did get the 89 with the small die crack there. The 99 with the die chip in his hair. Then of course we got a couple DDR varieties. This is 2021 Denver. That's DDR004. And this one again is 2021 Denver DDR001. Let's go on to 16. Let's go. Oh yeah, and I got 4 coppers. We'll be back. Alright, roll 16 has got us something. We got a 1970 Denver, which of course is a memorial cent, and this is pretty common on the memorial design, but you can get any one of these columns, get some chips, breaks. So we got some die chips here and some damage across other parts of it, but another little find here, and we'll keep on rolling. Alright, roll 16. Get this 2016. I got it zoomed in a bit, and I got the side lights on, but got a few things going on. But there's some chips here. There's a crack. It's hard to see. There's a crack that goes up there, and you guys can probably see it. But so crack here, chip there anyways, but it cracks this way, and then over here this is all cracked too. These are die breaks, and even on the reverse we got some more die breaks down here. What kind of a common area for these things to have cracks and chips on either side of that 1 cent banner. Let's go. That's a pretty cool one. We're on to the next. Back in a minute. All right, still on roll 16, 82 Denver large date. This one is copper, so we'll be able to count it as copper as well, but real minor. We got a slow die crack here. Pretty common. I thought there was one here too, hiding under the stain, but there wasn't. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we got the 2001, and it looks like Lincoln got a little carried away with his COVID mask. He wrapped it all the way around his freaking head. Nah, I'm just kidding though. It's just some kind of wax or some kind of junk on the coin. I'll be back in a minute. All right, quick recap on roll 16. That 2016, where we had these die chips and breaks and cracks going on. Same thing on the reverse. Got some more interior die breaks. Of course, we got that 1970 Denver. Some die chips on the column. And then 1982 Denver large date. With that small die crack here on the corner. Alright, we'll come back to 17 minutes. Yeah, I keep forgetting to mention it. Roll 16 had 7 coppers, if I didn't mention that, but let's go. Alright, roll 17, and here we go again. 2021 Denver. This is the third one in the box. So this is another DDR004. This one's probably about the same kind of die stage, an early die stage, stage A. That's, shoot, there's 3 of them. Let's go. What's going on? Alright, 1982, large date. This one's a copper coin as well. And we got us another simple die crack. Kind of just like the other one we saw. Back in. There we go, even another one. Same thing, 1982 Denver. Not Denver, sorry, Philly. Copper. Another coin, same place. Got that die crack. Pretty common. Alright, little quick recap. Roll 17, we did get the 282 Philadelphias with the die cracks. And of course we did get our third out of the box. DDR004 on that 2021 Denver. Alright, we're back with 18. Oh yeah, still forget. We got 5 copper that time. Here we go, roll 18 is the one. We finally got our first wheat cent in the box. It's got a bunch of funky damage on it though. But yeah, nothing special about this coin. Just a lot of damage. Anyways, we'll be back in a second. Alright, roll 18. 1 wheat cent. 6 coppers since the wheat cent's a copper. Well, let's go. We're going on to 19. See you in a minute. Alright, well that was an easy roll. 19. No fines on that one. We did get 9 coppers though. So that was a nice roll for copper though. Alright, on to the last one. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, roll 20. We do got 2022 Denver. Might be hard to pick up on the screen. I don't know if you guys will see it, but there is a faint little die crack going here underneath the JFM initials there. Let's see what else we get up on this last. Alright, so this is actually the next coin. And this is that DDR001 on the 2021. Definitely a later die stage. It's harder to pick up. They're pretty faint, but there's that doubling up there in those 3 stripes. That's the second one for this box. Let's keep it going. Alright, well here we go. Another 2021 with that DDR004. That's the 4th in the box, 3rd in this video. Man, we're doing it. Let's go. Alright, just a quick roll recap. We did get that light die crack on that one there. Again, the 2021 DDR, that's the 001. And then the 2021 DDR004. Now we're back with the wrap. Before I forget, 8 coppers. Alright, it's been a long video, so I appreciate you guys hanging out if you've been here the whole time. I'm not going to show everything, but we did get 61 coppers in these 10 rolls. We got 14 fines. 5 of those fines were DDR varieties. But this 2016 is probably my favorite one of this video. We got those die chips and die breaks up front. And again on that reverse, we got those die breaks happening here too. But if you like this content, then keep following me. Follow Pension Pennies, of course, as well. We're doing this box battle and having a lot of fun. This was an exciting video for myself, so keep searching, y'all. You never know what you're gonna find.